Sometimes I look in the mirror, and it's like I'm staring at a stranger. The eyes are mine, but the way they look back at me feels unfamiliar, drained, hollow, stretched thin. I've spent years molding myself into what others wanted, instead of understanding who I even am. Picking apart every quirk, every opinion, every desire, convinced that if I could just change enough things, maybe I'd finally be loved. But the truth is, no matter how much I adapt, there's always someone who wants something else from me. And I don't even remember the first time I started bending myself into a shape I didn't fit. Maybe it wasn't one moment, maybe it was 1,000 tiny compromises. Every raised eyebrow, every unenthusiastic nod, every time I silenced my own voice to avoid a disagreement, told me I wasn't quite enough. It's strange how those small sacrifices become a habit. After a while, you don't even need someone to ask. You just start anticipating what they want and giving it to them automatically, like breathing, describing the inner mechanics. Some mornings I wake up and before I even check my phone, that voice is already there. You're disappointing. You're not enough. You should be more agreeable. And I believe it because it sounds like me. I try to distract myself with work, scrolling, noise, anything that keeps me from being alone with the emptiness. But the silence always comes back, and when it does, so does the weight. People think loneliness is about being alone, but that's not really it. You can be surrounded by friends, laughing, talking, and still feel like no one actually sees you. I've had those moments standing in a crowded room, smiling, nodding, playing my part, while inside I'm screaming for someone to notice that I'll disappear if I keep doing this. But no one ever does because I've gotten too good at pretending. It's easier that way, right? If I act fine, I don't have to explain the hole where my own needs used to be. I've asked myself 100 times, why do I do this to myself? And I think part of it comes from a deep-seated belief that my worth is tied to how much I can give to others. To expectations, to the version of myself I thought I'd be if I could just make everyone else happy. Every disagreement feels like a failure. Every moment of honesty feels selfish. I'll hear someone say, "You're so thoughtful," and my first instinct is to argue with them. I've realized it's not that I want to be miserable. It's that being agreeable became familiar, and familiar can start to feel safe, even when it's destroying you. But there are moments, tiny quiet moments that remind me authenticity isn't gone forever. Like when I catch a glimpse of a feeling I've forgotten, or when I hear a piece of music that resonates with a part of me I thought eyes lost, or when someone sees through my facade and offers a quiet kindness. Those moments don't fix everything, but they remind me that I'm still here. That maybe beneath all the noise, there's still a version of me worth finding. For the longest time, I thought being loved was this big event, something you reach after you fix every flaw, after you accomplish every need of everyone else. But I think it's smaller than that. It's choosing to speak your truth, even when your brain tells you to stay quiet. It's forgiving yourself for wanting something for yourself. It's letting yourself feel anger when you've been trained to always be kind. It's realizing you can still build a life even while carrying the parts of yourself that ache for recognition. I started writing down one thing a day that felt true to me, even if it was uncomfortable. Some days it was something simple, like a longing for a place I've never been, or how a certain smell triggered a memory I didn't know I had. And over time, those little notes started to add up. They didn't erase the years of compromise, but they made space for something else to exist beside it. I stopped trying to silence the voice that wanted to be seen and started listening to it. Yeah, maybe I'm difficult. Maybe I'm not what everyone wants, but that doesn't mean I always will be. Maybe I don't love myself yet, but I'm trying to understand me. There's this weird myth that self-discovery means you wake up one day and everything feels perfect. But I think real authenticity is quieter. It's showing up for yourself even when you still feel lost. It's setting a boundary even when you're afraid of disappointing someone. It's saying no even when it feels like the easiest thing to say yes. Those things sound small, but they're proof that you haven't given up on yourself. I used to think happiness was about being free of conflict. Now I think it's about finding peace with my own needs. Happiness isn't the loud moments, it's the quiet ones. Sitting in your room, realizing that maybe you're okay, even if you're not what everyone wants. It's not about forcing positivity. It's about giving yourself permission to feel everything and still move forward. Though, yeah, I still have bad days. I still look in the mirror and struggle to see someone worth wanting. But I'm learning that pleasing everyone doesn't protect me. It just keeps me stuck. And even if I don't fully believe it yet, I'm trying to accept that maybe I deserve to be seen.